Yes, the energy is not here, y'all. It's just not. But let me get to the intro for real. Hey, I'm Ashley, the creepy wife. If you're new here, hello. Subscribe. If you're not new here, welcome back. Want to know why I'm vibing like this? I'll tell you. PMS. Yes, the dreaded PMS. I am a firm believer that PMS does not stand for pre or postmenstrual syndrome. It stands for people making shit blank. And in my case, people making shit irritating. Your case may be people making shit hard, people making shit frustrated, people making shit whatever you're feeling. Because let's be real. If I was to be alone on my PMS time, I wouldn't irritate myself because it would just be me. Other people are what irritates me. Like coming in and asking me a question that you know the answer to, but for some reason you want me to tell you. And then be like, oh, I knew that. Then why did you ask me? Excuse me. It seems like a serious waste of time to come in here and ask me something that you knew the answer to, especially when I had already given you the answer. Yeah. Or, mommy, look at this. Mommy, look at this. And I turn around and you're literally going, like, that's fine. Mom loves to burn her wrist on the stove because you're screaming as though it's really something super important, only for you to give me a double thumbs up as though you just figured out you have thumbs, which you didn't, because you're 5 and you figured out about your thumbs around 4 months. So yeah, thanks for the burn, son. Just what I need. But I'm glad you can double thumbs up. Or getting your daughter ready for school and she cries from the time you get her dressed to through doing her hair, through getting her in the car and to getting her to daycare. And then she stops the last few minutes only to say, I want music time. No. As a matter of fact, I'm going to figure out a way to snatch the radio out of my car so that we can have no music time. Because I just had to deal with you crying uncontrollably and inconsolably for at least 20 minutes straight. All because you didn't get to put on the pretty dress you wanted to put on because it doesn't fit. You're a 2T. That's a 5T. I don't care that you saw it in your closet. I said no. Y'all, I be trying to cam, but I just can't sometimes. And I love my family. I do. But when it's that time of the month or leading up to it, it's like, I just need y'all to be on my page. And my page is the mommy's feeling some type of way, or your wife is feeling some type of way. And I need you all to just kind of be even keel so that I don't have to go ahead and swan dive over the edge. Yeah, swan dive, Pocahontas style. Paint with all the colors of the aggression, you know? So yes, today is not Wife Wednesday, it is Woman Wednesday, and we are clearly talking about PMS because every woman experiences in some way, whether it be like me, I don't have patience. My patience is the size of a rice grain, and I'm extremely fatigued, hence the reason I was leaning on my arm. I'm a little sleepy, can't get it together. Why? Because my hormones hate me. Yeah. There's no drawn out reason. I am sure that is the only reason. And for some women, it's, I want to cry and eat chocolate, or I want to just be angry and eat pizza. We all have different emotions. We all have different vices or issues or triggers or outlets. But we all experience in some way. And now for those women who get no PMS system, just, you know what? Bless you. You are blessed and highly favored, honey. Because for us that do, and mine aren't even that drastic. I'm pretty good. But even with the bit I have, I promise my nerves, they just be twitching, talking about say something. Say something. and then boop, it's over. So again, women who don't have PMS or have mild PMS symptoms, count your blessings. Count your blessings. And as I said prior, PMS stands for people making shit. And in my life, it's people make shit irritating. I feel like when I'm leading up to my period, it's my family's goal and the world's goal to do little things that are irritating and unnecessary. Like when you're driving and we're at a red light, the red light turns green. I'm taking my foot off the brake to put on the gas and someone honks at you. The hell are you honking at? The light just turned green. Don't. Now I'm going to drive slow all the way to the next stop sign and or light just to irritate you because I'm petty. This is your fault. You brought this on yourself. Nobody asked you to honk at me. If you wanted to leave that early, you should have left yesterday, left earlier, or go around me. Risk your life. I'm following the rules of the road and you're following the rules of an asshole. Knock that shit off. Obviously, that irritated me a lot when it happened this morning on my way home from dropping off my daughter. Oh, the irritation. Now, the fatigue for me is real. Like, I almost feel narcoleptic. And my husband's constantly joking, like, you can't stay awake. You can't stay awake. You're right. I can't. You know why? Again, my hormones are slowly trying to kill me. Something in my body is just tired. I am on my way to bleeding for 3 to 7 days. That's a miracle. Think about it. If a man bled for 3 to 7 days, he'd die. Mostly because he's a man. Not even because of the bleeding. But they're so dramatic sometimes that I'm sure they would just die off of sheer will of mind. Like, oh God, it's so horrible. Like when my husband gets a cold, he's the sickest of sick that's ever been sick. When I get cold, or even cold, because he's like, why don't you just put more clothes on? Or we could turn on the heater in the house that we pay for. Stop playing with me. I'm not going to have on 32 layers in my house when we have a heater. Knock it off. But back to that. Back to being sick. When I'm sick, it's like, okay, well, are you still going to do this? Are you still going to do that? Are you still going to do this? Like, I can't actually be sick. So with PMS, it's the same thing. Like, it doesn't register for everyone that I am just not feeling right. Emotionally, physically, everything. I just don't feel right. Spiritually on some levels. Because on some levels, like, I'm like, Lord, why me? Why, Lord? Did we really have to do this? You couldn't have just like after I had kids, you could have been like, you know what, my child, you've done enough. You've done enough. No more periods. So that's where it gets spiritual for me because I really be questioning, like, can I get the reprieve? Like, 2 C-sections, 2 kids, a whole bunch of other stuff. Like, you know what? I've put in my time. Can we say no more? But alas, every month, women have to deal with this. And I'm in that unfortunate category that can't get an IUD because of the way my uterus is, the way my pelvis is tilted, and I have a fibroid. So it's just like, yeah, I can't get the little special goodie that makes all of this stop. I just have to go on through it and keep it pushing. But I digress. No one seems to understand what we're feeling. And even if they think they understand, you're not really fully grasping this because I have no explanations other than hormones. And it doesn't have to make sense to you. Like, well, why was that? What is this? What is that? It doesn't matter. I told you. Facts are facts. I just told you what it is. Don't question me. Knock that shit off. I feel like once a month for at least 7 days, like a full real week, women should be gifted a trip to a hotel where there's a full spa service to rub away cramps and headaches and tender boobies and whatever other menstrual symptoms you have. And the spouses and family members in our lives should take care of our children if we have them. And if we don't, pets, whatever you have, somebody else should take care of it. Whether it be your house, your kids, your animals, your bills, whatever. For 7 days, we should all be allowed to just go in a comfy place where no one bothers us and be waited on and massaged on so that we don't have to have the added stress. It's stressful enough worrying about like leaking, about not having your stuff, about, you know, being out and running out of stuff, which is like the utmost worst, because then you got to go buy it, but you're like, I got all of this shit at home and now I'm gonna buy this and I have extra. No one needs 2 different boxes of tampons or pads. It's a once a month thing. But now I'm out and I have to buy an extra bag because the extra bag box, whatever. I have to buy extra because somehow I ran out. Periods, PMS, all of the P stuff relate, pregnancy, all the P words for women are fucking stressful. Stressful, I tell you. And they come with the weirdest set of symptoms. Being a woman is hard, bruh. Like, I don't think a man will ever understand what a woman goes through. For, like I said, from PMS to periods to pregnancy, y'all just ain't gonna get it. And that's no judgment on you because you're a man. There's no way you really can get it. You're not experiencing this directly. You're just experiencing this indirectly through a woman in your life, whether that be family, friend, lover, foe, whatever. But you know what? Epiphany. There should be a course designed just for the male species that teaches them about the broader spectrum of what it means to have PMS, to have a period, and to be pregnant. Because the little details are what they're leaving out. Biologically, I'm sure that you get what's happening. That's fine. But you need the in-depth nitty-gritty, like I'll be the teacher. I will be Professor Ashley and just give you all the nitty-gritty. Like, you know it's irritating? When I sneeze and I feel stuff I don't want to feel during my period. You know it's irritating? When I have morning sickness and can't even look at green pasta without throwing up my soul. You know it's irritating? When I'm already irritated from my hormones and you ask me a dumbass question. There's so much. So, I propose that PMS, instead of people making shit plain, it should stand for, what would be the best acronym, you guys? Put it in the comments. Let's do that. Let's put it in the comments. Let's come up with PMS acronyms that are far more positive than post-menstrual syndrome, premenstrual syndrome, people making shit hard. There has to be a better acronym that really can explain what we want our PMS to be. Like pizza, massages, and soda. Probably not that. But I'm pretty sure that sounds good on your period to anybody. Or smoothies if you don't drink soda, whatever. We just need people to understand that this is what we need during our PMS time and our period. This is what we need. So PMS stands for, it's what I need. Yes. Oh, I got it. Please make sure. Please make sure that you're not irritating. Please make sure that I have plenty of cheese or chocolate. Or in my case, cranberry juice, which is kind of always the case because I'm addicted to cranberry juice and not juice cocktail. That offends me. But yes, PMS is now, please make sure. Because maybe if I ask you in a preemptive name strike, yes, preemptive name strike, as in when you hear PMS, you don't think the negative connotation. You think, oh, let me make sure because PMS stands for please make sure, whatever the case may be of that woman who is in your life, whatever she needs, whatever she doesn't need, whatever she wants, whatever she doesn't want, I'm sorry, I'm so tongue-tied today. That should be what you focus on. All right, well, I gotta get out of here and go downstairs and see what's going on with the rest of my family and their lives. And hopefully PMS, please make sure to not get on mommy's nerves with the little stuff. Like, why are we throwing Legos at the china cabinet? If you break my china, little boy, it's over. Over. I will throw away every toy known to man in this house. Or my daughter, please make sure you don't throw unnecessary tantrums because mommy is over it. Or my husband, please make sure that you take the free food out of the freezer and don't ask me why I didn't, even though your hands were perfectly capable to do so. Yeah. So, please make sure, everyone, to have a wonderful rest of your day. And thank you for coming. I love that you're here and you enjoy or are entertained or curious, whatever the case may be, about my wild ass antics and comments. And I will see you guys next video. Stay beautiful. Mwah.